Hello guys, finally I'm trying to make videos in other languages apart from Russian. So the topic's name is Career is not equal to self-development. Quite often people who are focused on the building career, they end up to be completely not developed as personalities. You should not understand me literally, but I'm kind of talking a little bit symbolically. I have noticed that, for example, students, they are serving the system because they are interested only in the volume that is necessary for exams, for marks, and nothing more. Uh, and a medium student knows how to receive this and this mark, and he never learns or studies something more, or even something that is not connected with his studies. Quite often information that he is studying at the university is distorted or is not full. In fact, uh, this student has wings being clipped, and this student thinks that these marks and this education is enough to get a job. Okay, he graduates and then he gets a job and again serves the system. He goes to this work. 90% of his time is being spent on this work. As a result, he again loses himself as a personality. Maybe this guy might have a lot of talents, like talents to learn languages, musical talents, and so on, but he is not using it because it is not connected with his current job. Um, so, let's take Russia. I live in Russia and I observe a lot of people in Russia. You know, I have noticed that there are a lot of talented people here, but most of them will never know about their talents, or they will discover their talents very late because of the system, because of the fact that they are busy with their jobs. Career is not equal to self-development. It feels like somebody, like a medium person, is working just for a work, not for himself. And the money that he gets from this job, he never spends on his self-development. Why am I talking about it? Right now, I'm not trying to criticize anyone. I'm just trying to broaden your horizons, your views. I'm just sharing my thoughts. Let's get back to this so-called hero. The regime that he is living in. This regime limits his natural talents, let's say divine talents, right? Um, at some moment, he decides to get into relationship with a woman, and this woman also lives like him. So they both go to work that they dislike, and free time they spend on each other, but they are absolutely exhausted and tired because they go to work that they don't like. And again, happens interesting situation. Now there are two people and they are again serving the system, but not themselves. Um, but the thing is that if we try to build a perspective of their life, we might observe that in future the feeling of inner emptiness might grow. I mean, he and she, they will feel empty, and they will not be able in a high quality to interact with other people, for example, with their children, and at the end, they might get bored just of each other. And I'm trying to get a message across. I'm trying to say that it's important to develop every time, not to connect the development with the career or a job, because it's totally different thing. And don't connect development with $1 million, for example, because uh, this American dream to have $1 million and so on, this is not connected with development again. I mean, you can be a smart person without $1 million. If you, for example, have broad views, if you know different disciplines, if you are interested for yourself. And maybe in this situation, when you develop yourself, when you are interested for yourself, maybe in this situation, you may meet somebody, for your romantic relationship, you may meet somebody more interesting and more equal to you, and you will grow together, and you will develop together and so on, and you will be able to communicate with the whole world. But when you are living in the regime that I tried to describe, you may end up with a total boredom and emptiness. Have a nice day. Bye.